BSNI are continuing their appeal for information on an horrific sexual assault on Saturday afternoon in broad daylight. The young girl, believed to be of Chinese appearance, in her late 20s, was approached by her attacker. He walked and talked with her through the park. He then dragged her into the bushes and carried out the assault. And if you maybe are one of the people that police think may have walked past that young woman in the company of her attacker, they would like to speak to you urgently.
2 days after my assault, I found this radio show, chat show online, where they were talking about my rape. And I remember clicking on it and listening to it, and it was very surreal. And the thing that struck me the most was just this assumption, like, oh, and the poor girl of Chinese appearance who's been raped, you know, her life is now ruined. And it was just very strange to hear that, and to have a complete stranger that didn't know me tell me that my life was now ruined as a result of this rape. After the assault, I mean, it took years for me to really be able to piece my life back together. I mean, it was for months. I had really bad post-traumatic stress disorder and agoraphobia, and I just had flashbacks. And I tried to go traveling, and I think I did, but I just didn't really enjoy it as much. You know, I would go to social situations and probably seem fine on the outside, but be like a complete void of a person on the inside. I don't think there's enough out there in the media about the journey that you take afterwards, and the fact that there is a chance for recovery and there is a chance to reclaim your life. And even though it's an awful thing to have happen to you, it's, you know, it isn't something that permanently ruins you. At the back of my mind, I always knew I wanted to share the story. It was just a matter of getting to the place in my life where personally I wasn't as traumatized by the assault, and proving to myself that I'd put my life back together, and then turning to the issue and thinking, okay, how can I deal with this in a professional way that can have some kind of public impact. They say events like this change your life forever, that your life will never be the same as it was the day before it happened, or even 2 hours before it happened, when I stood waiting for that bus out of Belfast along the Falls Road to the west of the city. Is it melodramatic to think of life like that, of a clean split struck straight down the breadth of your existence, severing your first 29 years from all the years that come after? I look across that gap now, an unexpected rift in the contour of my life, and I long to shout across that ravine to the younger me who stands on the opposite edge, oblivious to what lies ahead.
Click the videos to watch more Londoners, and don't forget to subscribe.